We're going to talk about the real reason why you're not losing weight. You're exhausted, you're bloated, you're gaining weight despite eating clean, and you have tried to cut carbs, detox, fast, do HIIT workouts, and still nothing is working. What if I told you it's not your diet and it's not your willpower? The real issue is something underneath all of that, something rooted in your biology but ignored by most approaches to heal your weight loss. Let's talk about the hidden roots of the imbalance and why your body is actually stuck in survival mode. We've all been trained to treat symptoms like headaches, weight gain, skin issues, your period problems as if they existed in a vacuum, as if the symptom was the problem. And we handle it by taking a pill, cutting out certain foods, taking a supplement. But these are all the leaves per se on a tree, and we never really look down deeper at the roots and why the imbalance is there to begin with. And the root of nearly every chronic issue is actually stress. And when it's not just the mental stress that we think of, though that's huge, but stress is actually embedded in our daily inputs. So let's break it down. First, I want to talk about the emotional and the mental stress. The stress you feel from your mental load, your expectations, the constant going lifestyle that's normal in today's culture. But it's more than just a feeling of being frazzled, because when your nervous system is always on, it robs your body of energy that should go towards your healing, your digestion, your hormone balance. Your sleep gets worse, you start craving sugars, you start skipping meals, you can't seem to regulate your emotion, and your body, it literally thinks it's in a war zone. So it holds on to fat for survival. It spikes your cortisol and it burns you out. And this isn't just about laziness. This is the impact of being consistently in survival mode. Another stressor that most people don't really think about is food and nutrient triggers. So even if you're eating healthy, your food can be a hidden stressor. So blood sugar swings from skipping meals or a high carb snack or missing key nutrients like magnesium, B vitamins, or amino acids, your body needs to heal. This can actually create inflammation in your body. Yes, even clean foods can set your immune system on fire. So in this time, it's important to know that your body isn't broken. It's just responding to constant tiny stressors in your food, in your environment every single day. Another stressor that most people would literally have no idea exists is gut imbalances and digestive stress. It's a big one. It's bigger than what you'd imagine. Over time, things like antibiotics, birth control, pain meds, and even chronic stress actually damage your gut lining that lets the toxins and the food particles leak into your bloodstream. Your immune system freaks out. Inflammation starts to rise, you start feeling foggy, puffy, reactive, annoyed, and without a strong microbiome, you can't absorb the nutrients or regulate your hormones or even produce calming brain chemicals like serotonin. So your gut literally decides your mood, your metabolism, and your immune system, how you respond to different toxins in your environment. The fourth one I want to talk about is the toxins, infections, and detox load. So let's just talk about the toxic load. And we're not just talking about chemicals that are sprayed on your food products like glyphosate, but also internal buildup. So mold exposure, pesticides, microplastics, excessive amounts of estrogen. And if your detox pathways like your liver, your lymph, your bowels are also sluggish from low minerals or dehydration, then you don't just store the toxins, you're actually recirculating them. Add in underlying infections, new or old, that are reoccurring, and now your immune system is constantly fighting. This is the stuff that no 10-day cleanse is going to fix. All right, so I just identified 4 different root causes, maybe outside of what you're normally used to thinking of. And when these root causes start to pile up, your body says, I'm not safe. I can't burn fat. I need to protect you. Healing and fat loss only happens when you're in a regulated, well-fed, nourished body. So if your body's been stuck, it's not about trying harder. It's about going deeper and removing the hidden stressors, rebuilding your body's system, rewiring your habits and your nervous system. And that's exactly what I teach inside my program, Deeply Rooted. Because healing isn't about fighting against your body. It's about finally listening to the signs, to the symptoms, and healing yourself quite literally from the inside out. If this resonates with you, drop a comment down below. Let me know if you've experienced any of these symptoms before. And if you want to get out of the surface level cycle and heal from the roots, then you're definitely going to want to subscribe to this email series where I actually take you inside a practice 7-day series to get an idea of what it's like inside the Deeply Rooted community and actually lose weight for good without restriction and balance your hormones and regulate your stress. Your body literally is not your enemy. It has just been stuck in overdrive mode for way too long. So let's get you healed from the inside out.